think that's it. And I don't really have a hell of a lot to say. I just want to make a Fez Night to say, hi, it's me, it's Citizen Kong, and I'm making a Fez Night for you. And wish you happy Valentine's Day. And I guess I was going to say about politics a little bit. I'll finish this with a political cartoon. But there was somebody on YouTube that I thought was a friend, and I don't hide the fact that I came to YouTube that I'm a liberal. Okay, I'm registered Green Party, but I mostly vote Democratic. In the past, I made videos that were critical of the Bush administration and critical of conservative talk radio, and there was something about George Bush. I mean, you conservatives felt the same way about Bill Clinton. There's something about him that makes this part of your brain just go, just get so pissed off. And it inspired a lot of video making. And, you know, like, I mean, I got on YouTube because I had something to say, and I didn't have a forum to say it. I couldn't really talk about it at work. Maybe that's one of the reasons they asked me to leave. Oh, real quick, about how this person was trying to help me. Look, man, the idea of going back and suing my employers for wrongful dismissal, that might have gotten me some money in the short run. It doesn't work well for my code of morality. And also, on a practical side, that it would have made it so I wouldn't have been able to work in the aviation field in San Diego, in the small businesses. And that's if there's any hope for me, is to go work for another small company that does sort of the repair and maintenance of small aircraft here in San Diego. And for me to turn against my employees and get a bag of money, a pot of gold in the short run, you know, and look, I appreciate you pointing that out to me as a way of doing it. But please don't be angry if I decided not to do that. And I really, look, man, I don't know what you wanted from me, but what I wanted from you, what I needed from you was just a friend, you know, somebody that I could hang out with. I can't hang out with that guy. Okay, that's fine. You know, I'm not all upset about that. You know, but the way you invited me to Thanksgiving and then uninvited me, I try to be cool about it, you know, and but I'm looking back at it and I'm questioning, you know, I'm going, So anyway, but no hard feelings, man. I still like you. I think you're very talented. You bring something to YouTube that nobody else brings. It makes me sad a little bit, though, that you could be well loved on YouTube, but for some reason you enjoy being disliked. You actually seem to try to foster that. And this game that you play where you accuse somebody of being, so right now, oh, and let me say hi to Misanthropic66. I know we're not talking right now, and I'm a little bit shy to call you, but I don't know, I don't want to call you and disturb you or your husband. And so, you know, there's like a gap going, but you know, there might be still some hard feelings there, I don't know. But I know, so Tim's been accusing one of the Egg Girl channels of being misanthropic. See, what you do, Tim, is you accuse somebody, some sock account, of being somebody they're not, and you don't really care because you think it's what it does is it sometimes it works to smoke out who it really is, you know. So I guess that's your method, but sometimes when you're so obviously wrong, it's kind of laughable. So anyway, so getting back to this conservative about me being a liberal. So this conservative, this person I thought, and I've made friends with conservatives on YouTube because it started out where we're fighting, we're arguing, and what I do is I don't resort to name calling, even though they are like calling me stupid and a dirty hippie, and you know, and I'm obviously an idiot, or you know, that Michael Savage thing, if you're a liberal you must have a psychological disorder, which is just bullshit. You know, Michael Savage is not a psychologist. You know, how dare he go labeling people as being crazy when he himself is barking mad, you know? So anyway, so I've made friends with conservatives. It usually goes through this cycle. But the way we can become friends is because I don't resort to the name calling and the dirty tactics and the personal attacks. And after a while, what they figure out is they go, wow, I've called this guy every name in the book, and he hasn't reciprocated in the same way. And I've actually made some friends with he used to be Imitator77, and then there used to be a Cuban guy on here a long time ago. I forgot his name, but he started out by attacking me, and then we became friends. And so we just agree to disagree, and know just not to argue. But this other person, I guess we sort of became friends first without him ever really attacking me. So I guess it was still, he was holding it back, you know? And then I guess it was churning in his gut. It was like bubbling up, like, God damn that liberal. You know, he criticized George Bush, and, you know, and he thinks waterboarding is torture, and, you know, I'm going to get him. So one night he makes this video where he's the judge, and he's going to sit in judgment of other people on YouTube, you know, and I'm going to tell you what's going on. Who are the fools here? And he called me out. He said that Citizen Kong has no brain. Well, I see that the same as saying that I'm stupid. And you might call me a dirty hippie, which I'm not dirty. I don't stink, despite what Tim said. I've gone around and got second opinions. And what's the other one? Oh no, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, but don't call me stupid. It really pisses me off. And I'm not calling this guy stupid, you know? And I just really, man, I felt like, wow, talk about, you know, being blindsided. Well, I mean, where did that come from? I had no idea you were harboring all that animosity towards me. And I felt betrayed, you know? Really, man. You know, I thought we knew that we're on different sides of the political fence, and that we weren't really going to go there with each other. Maybe a little poke or a little jab or a little snide remark. But you publicly trying to make yourself look really important, like I'm the judge, and by trying to take me down, hell man, I'm Citizen Kong, man. I've got like a small following here on YouTube, and a lot of times these smaller channels, they try to make themselves look big by going after somebody bigger, you know, and I just thought, and then, you know, and then this guy's part of the NOE and all that, I go, here we go. And the NOE is such a joke, really. Network of evil. I think evil equals Republicans, okay? So just become the network of Republicans, all right? So, you know, whatever. It makes me more and more not want to have anything to do with the NOE, you know? There's just some of the people that have been indoctrinated, it's just laughable, you know? The only one that I kind of like, Runnermouth, there's something about Runnermouth that's all right, okay? And normally, look, I'm a Southern California boy. Some of these boys from the South, you know, kind of like I go, you know? But I don't know. Something about Runnermouth is all right. No offense to my friends, my Southern friends. But, yeah, I always end up sticking my foot in my mouth somewhere, don't I? But that's the nature of Fez. I'm a blabbermouth, and if I didn't blabber, I wouldn't be talking, and I wouldn't be making Fez nights.